Hello, hello. Welcome to the March 10th edition of the Wonder Series. Hi, everyone. I'm Denise Stegall. I am the CEO and curator of Living Healthy List at livinghealthylist.com. And I'm just going to pop over to make sure I'm live in two different places, which I am. Awesome sauce. I'm live on livinghealthylist.com. No, sorry, Living Healthy List Facebook page and on my own personal page, Denise Stegall. Actually, I think in that picture of Denise Stegall, I'm actually wearing this top. So hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, I jump on here, sometimes by myself, but oftentimes with a guest to answer the questions that you have been wondering about. And, you know, as women and a few smart men, we always have questions when it comes to our health and wellness. None of us were born with a handbook to tell us, how we were supposed to eat and live and exercise and all of those things, because it's a little different for everyone. And so today I'm going to talk about something that I find really interesting, something that I really have not had a ton of experience in, and I wanted to change that. Now, it is about Ayurveda. Now, I'm sure most of you have heard the term Ayurveda before, or Ayurvedic medicine, which is the term that I understood and or knew, not understood. And truly what I thought was it was some kind of natural type of medicine. I didn't know what it entailed, but I also thought of it as something that they do with botanicals for beauty products. When I was in India a couple of years ago, I bought some beautiful facial products that had these beautiful botanicals and this amazing smell, and it was at an Ayurvedic spa. So to me, that was the correlation, but never really understood what that meant. So the interesting piece, so what is Ayurveda or Ayurvedic medicine? So the term Ayurveda or Ayurveda, actually the first time it was ever seen or written down was, get this, 5,000 years ago in the Sanskrit language in India and that part of the world, which interestingly, today only about 1% of the people in India actually speak Sanskrit, and that tends to be the Hindu priests and people of in those roles. So I thought that was kind of interesting. You're just going to pop over, see what I've got going on this other page. Let's go back here. Okay, I'm back now. Here I am. I'm back now. So interestingly, I have a new friend who I met about 6 months ago who is an Ayurvedic chef. And so to me, that was like, ooh, there's that word again. So I wanted to understand more. And so what I understand more now about Ayurveda or Ayurvedic medicine is that Ayurvedic theory basically says that all areas of your life impacts your health. And of course, we're really concerned with our health and wellness, right? Because that's what we talk about at Living Healthy List, is our health. And our wellness. So it really, it connects. So basically everything in your life, like obviously your health, what you eat, healthcare techniques, and this is apparently where Ayurvedic medicine comes in, or modern medicine, or ancient medicine, give it a name. But also stuff like astrology, spirituality, get whatever that means to you, government and politics and art, and even human behavior, yours and other people's. So there's a lot of this stuff that actually goes into our health. And truly, I hadn't really thought about it to that level. Sure, with politics and government and crazy stuff that goes on in the world, especially in this, in the last few years, that of course it affects your health because it's stressful. It's, right now there's a lot of uncertainty, more than there is on a regular basis. But what I was really interested in is how Ayurveda and nutrition connect. So what is Ayurveda and Ayurvedic nutrition? So Ayurvedic nutrition is really, really different from what my background is. My background is food and beverage, it's nutrition. And so Ayurvedic nutrition is really different from what a nutritionist might tell you, and even a dietitian. Most of those dietitians and nutritionists tend to work in facilities, hospitals, clinics, whatever. Not all, but there's a very specific regimen, or they have very specific things that they have to say. Basically to everyone. It's kind of like a blanket statement. But Ayurvedic's approach to nutrition is really unique, and it's really different from anything else that I've ever come across. And I'm not talking, usually when we talk nutrition, we're thinking of all of the different ways that you can eat, the keto, the paleo, the vegetarian. And of course, I always promote eat real food. And even that, Ayurveda goes to the next level. It literally is like, so I guess the way they say this is it's the science of life. Again, all those things that I mentioned a few minutes ago, all of those things are part of life. But it's different science. I mean, those of you who know me well know my husband Mark is a doctor and a scientist. And so his type of science is really different from what we're talking about here, even different from nutrition science in the medical world. So what it really focuses on is this traditional science, and a lot of this is stuff that has been passed down from generation to generation. Nowadays, to become an Ayurvedic medicine doctor, you literally have to go through basically like medical school for Ayurvedic medicine. So this isn't something that people just happen to start practicing. There is a lot involved in this. So the interesting piece for me, and I've heard these terms before, these doshas. What is a dosha? The three doshas are Vata, Kapha, and Pitta. And essentially what these are they're the three energies that define each person, you, me, mom, dad, whomever, their makeup, like how your body is. Because like we always say, not everyone is the same. The same reason why one diet might work for one person doesn't work for somebody else, because we're all made up a little differently. And knowing what your dosha is can really help you live a healthier, more balanced life, because that's really what we're looking for. And I'm not like talking about, work-life balance, because, we know that's always teetering. But if your health and your wellness is more balanced, and it's interesting, so I'm just gonna grab this. So I took my Dosha test that my friend Andrea Haley Sankaran had sent me recently before we started a program. I'm actually doing a 6-week program that she's running. It's called Nutrition for Our Visionaries, or Ayurveda for Visionaries. And essentially it is a 6-week kind of entry-level course to Ayurveda and Ayurvedic nutrition. So apparently my body type is Kapha. And what it says, and I'm reading this right from the sheet here. Look at this really pretty picture, isn't that adorable? My dominant Ayurvedic body type is Kapha. Essentially, I am earth and water. Solid as a rock, cool as a glimmering stream in the white moonlight, such is the essence of Kapha. My gosh, how beautiful is that? Now think of that. If you take those words just into your life and think about them, wow, that's so relaxing, and that's just uplifting. I like that, don't you? So essentially it says, let's see, my energy, you are the energy of growth, structure, and lubrication that provides the body with its physical form and smooth functioning of all parts. I am blessed with strength, endurance, and stamina. Pretty much, unless I'm running, then the stamina is not so good. I'm naturally grounded and calm, and my speech and movements flow like water. I'm flowing. And I would say for the most part, yes, that's true. So what I understand too is with your unique dosha, literally it refers to your unique physical and mental constitution, which obviously influences your personal well-being, your health, and overall health and wellness. So each of us has a dominant dosha. Apparently mine is Kapha, but there's also one of the other two that often play kind of second fiddle, but is also there. So knowing what yours is can really help you maintain balance in your life and in your health from one season to the next. And one of the things we talked about yesterday in our Ayurvedic nutrition class, I'm going to get this right at some point, is to eat seasonally, which is what I believe is true with what I teach in Eat Real Food. But based on your dosha, there really are foods that you should eat and foods that you should avoid. Didn't really understand that until talking with Andrea and learning more about this. So it's interesting for me, as somebody who has a background in nutrition and Eat Real Food, and how I like to incorporate vegetables into my life and how I help my clients to incorporate vegetables into their lives. Ayurveda, this is a great conduit for me to teach how to eat better for you individually. So it's really interesting that this has come into my life at this time, because I have a big birthday coming up in April, and I'm not going to tell you which one, but I have a big birthday coming up in April. And so as a woman, you guys know this, your body's always changing. But at this stage in my life, I really want to know what's going on and how I can, live my next second half of my life as healthy and as strong, as empowered as I did the first half. And so truly what I'm finding with this Ayurvedic nutrition with Ayurvedic nutrition is it really is an accessible and empowering approach to wellness that any one of us can benefit from. Now, the beautiful thing is you don't have to be a vegetarian, you don't have to be a meat eater, you don't have to be anything. These are concepts that you incorporate into your world, piece by piece, which is what we do when we try to live a healthy lifestyle after living years of a non-healthy lifestyle. So this is another tool for you to really to look into your life, to better your life, and to find the things that work for you. Again, what works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. I mean, I have I know a lot of people right now who are on keto and are doing absolutely amazing. I also have another friend who did keto, and rather than losing weight, she gained weight. Not really sure what that was about or why, but maybe her body constitution, her dosha, is different. So I'm going to pop over, before I go a little further, I want to pop over here and just double check and see if anybody's over here who I can, just want to make sure that we are, since we're live in two places, that I am talking to people in two places. Okay, so I'm back. So what I wanted to just quickly introduce you to, because I am really excited about this, this new education, this new learning experience that I'm going through, I want to share it with you too. And so I wanted to share with you this incredible event that's happening in April. And it is an event called what is it called? Health Breakthroughs Live. Okay, not exactly live, but it'll be on Zoom. But isn't that everything? Everything's on Zoom, right? And it is the weekend of April 16th to the 18th, which will be, by the way, is my birthday weekend. And it is, so it's a 3-day event hosted by Andrea, Haley Sankaran, and her, if you want to check her out, her website is Good Gut Ayurveda. Check her out there. But also, this 3-day event is really going to be amazing. I'm excited. I'll be able to join it. Probably not on Sunday because that's my birthday. But I really want to be part of this program because, one, Andrea always has this. She has a way of teaching and a way of speaking that is just calming, and that I think all of us need in our lives today and every day. But here are things that she's going to be teaching, around the Ayurvedic lifestyle, whether you take it on full force or just taking pieces to help you with your health and wellness goals. So what is she going to teach? how to unlock your energy, freedom, and flow with the power of Ayurvedic nutrition. So she's going to get deeper into Ayurvedic nutrition because she's the Ayurvedic nutrition person. She's also going to help you to master the core wellness habits that promote self-healing. Whenever something's going on in our bodies, we always feel we need to go to a doctor, we need to see a specialist, or we need to see somebody else, where so often what we need is right within us. We have the answer. We sometimes just don't want to listen to that answer because sometimes it takes time. If you have a health issue that's due to your diet, or to the fact that you're not sleeping, or to the fact that you have poor digestion, those are things that you can't just fix with a pill. If you have a headache, okay, fine. You take two Excedrin, and the headache goes away. Unless you have that headache all the time, maybe it's time to find out what's going on. Maybe you're not drinking enough water. Maybe you're eating something that your body isn't allergic to, but you have a reaction to. And those are the things that I believe Ayurvedic nutrition can help you with. And then, of course, she's going to help with a step-by-step plan to reverse disease, if that's where you are, to help you with your individualized diet and those lifestyle habits that correlate with Ayurveda. And so I'm really, really excited about this course, and I'm really happy to invite you. I'm going to see if I can post here somewhere. I have the link for you. I'm going to actually put the link and the dates of the event, because I think this is something, and I'm not looking at the camera right now, guys, because I'm actually looking to cut and paste this and put this into the comments, because I think it's really, really important that there you go, it's on that one. Let me pop over here to the other, my other, and we're going to paste that there, and we're going to enter that. Very good. So again, this is April 18th, that's my birthday, April 16th to the 18th, and it will be an event like no other. Now granted, it's a Zoom conference, so it's sort of live, and this is an event that, if you join one day, it will absolutely be worth your time to do so. And this time, with COVID and with the last year of us, being under stress and almost being under house arrest, our constitutions, our bodies are not at their best. So let's take this time. Let's definitely jump on this opportunity to learn something new, learn about Ayurvedic nutrition, learn what your dosha is, and essentially what you should and should not eat for your body. Because if you're eating stuff that is that your body doesn't really like, doesn't necessarily mean that you're allergic to it, but if you're not digesting it well, you're not feeling well, you're not sleeping well, and you don't know why. So I am just excited to be here with you every Wednesday, Wonder Series Wednesday, to talk about things that you might be wondering about. And this was something that I've been wondering about for a long time, and finally took the opportunity came my way to educate myself. And as I educate myself, I will certainly share that education with you as well. So what I want you to do, take a look at that link, click the link that I put in the chat, and join Health Breakthroughs Live. In the meantime, check out what we've got going on livinghealthylist.com. Our new magazine is there under resources. Our new magazine is called Healthy Living, Happy Life Magazine. So check it out, click over there, livinghealthylist.com. And I will be with you next week with my special guest, Michelle Cooey. And until then, healthy living, everyone. Happy life. Have a great day. See you soon.